Welcome. Yellow. Welcome to the Onion stream. Welcome, Andre. Voila. I even practiced the track. Tom Hanks and I don't know how we broadcast it on something or did it on something, but we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Don't remember the. I don't remember any card going on. Anyways, hello, Ranuni, Ranen, so to say. We are looking at tonight. Let's just relax. Too much dubstep. My kind of. So, we are looking a great Group T racing. Lausitzring. So we're gonna show the track very quickly. This track was made by McVision. Got 12 corners ahead of us. On 11 laps. And it's a very well made track. Like every map, every track before as well. We got the 3 sectors, we got lots of difficult corners, so to say. We can have very close racing, as I can tell by my own experience. Really depending on how you maximize your cornering exit speed. Going to be the fastest one on track. With that said, have a quick flyover of the track. Quick lap. It's the club layout. It's not the big GP layout. It's a little bit smaller, but we still got the same first left and second right and fourth. Well, right-hander again. So left, right, left, right. Then we go left again. 5, which concludes the first time a shorter straight. Usually go farther up ahead. Followed by a left-hander, which can be quite tricky, but like I said before, have a great time. And on turn 7 as well, it's very hard to do, but a lot of people who are very capable of pulling it off. And well, I'm expecting a lot of overtakes. Hippo stream, right? Getting into sector 3, beginning side right-hander, then into the final. Well, let's just call them double hairpins. Not really hairpins, but get to just the very tight right and left-hander. Then we go into the outfield again, into the far left-hander, very open. And on the left you have the pit. The lap, especially the last turn there, can be a bit, especially well, or let's just say the second to last. Where you come out of the infield into the outfield, you really want to put much emphasis on the exit, because that can decide races if we've in the past. Ooh. Nice job, Waffle. We'll join after race. Internet can't handle both. Okay. I don't know what you will join, but this Group T racing. I probably won't be here after the race because I got myself my driver's test tomorrow, so heading off right after the race and go energized and fit for tomorrow, so I can have a driver's license myself. The best drivers fail the first one, pass the second. Well, I hope I can pass the first one. The flyover video, I do this beforehand, so I can just pull them. I don't have to, yeah, go in spectator cam somewhere. Within 2 minutes of my first, well, I hope I won't. I'm nervous as hell though, but let's see. We can have a quick look into the standings because I got them ready this time. Yes. I can't do much worse than you. Okay. That's promising. Thank you, Whisper. That's a lot. Okay, quick look at the standings. Talking about Whisper. We got Whisper in third here on the standings. But there's actually, well, I mean, there's a lot of room for things to happen. Yeah, I don't get why is the flag black? Why is it a black flag? I don't really get it. Did I do something? I think I might know what it might be. Oh my god, it's because of a green screen filter I have somewhere else. Okay, let's go weird. Here we go. Green is back. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how this one like is related. Somehow it is. So back in green. Yeah, all in all, just to keep it short and simple, because we're going into qualifying. Standings are very close. There's a lot of room for especially P2 and P4 downwards. Otherwise, we got Frozeni in the first place with 106 points ahead of everyone else. Gonna be interesting. Gonna this now and take a look. Qualifying, where we don't have any where we don't have any ghosts, so to say. There are the ghosts. Capacity fully on. Let's just say we don't have sound. When we take a look at the lab ranking, have a look how already heading into turn 8. Everyone is kind of split apart. Some people just prefer to do their own labs on their own time. Some people have ghosts enabled, so they see everyone else and they're properly racing already. Or maybe to them it might look like they are racing. But that said, we have some slight white turns by J-Benz. Might have been just a little mistake there towards the end. How the field unfolds once they all rush the finish line. J-Benz fastest so far. Then comes Frozeni, who takes away pole position. Whisper on P3. Georgie takes P4. Peterson so far P5, who comes back in Paladin, crosses the finish line on P11. And I think that was Grongos on P7. Fast P7. Delph also P7. Everyone takes away P7. Or let's just say McVison took P4. That's what it was, probably. Coach Ferret takes 6. Last but not least, Cyberpunk. You can do it. Cyberpunk we trust. In Cyberpunk we believe. And he takes P5. Let's go. And this quickly concludes our qualifying for the Group T race on the Lausitzring. We got Frozeni on P1, pole position. Congrats to that. Then we got J-Benz on P2. Also a very strong competitor, like everybody else. Whisper, McVision, then we got Cyberpunk, Georgie Peachy on 6. On 7 is Couch Ferret, followed by Andre Peterson. Then Stealth, Fast, Grongos, Whiplash, Java, Para, Paladin, and Thinghost rounding out the field. Let's see how the race will unfold. We'll be doing 11 laps. And then we'll do a second race with reverse grid, which will also be 11 laps. This is around lap 6. Race usually. I've seen people do some special strats for this one. A lap more just to have some clean air for once. 1 lap. Maybe doing 1 lap less and then having clean. Undercut, maybe an overcut. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, maybe I should get myself some pretzel, because that's the player I'm using all the time to have like copyright-free music playing. I don't have access to the station I usually use, because you always get temporary access to different stations all the time, but not all of them. Today there are none that are very like upbeat. Good for racing. But I think it's fine. Just some relaxing racing. Let's switch it one more time. Just leave it at that. Yeah, was this warm-up? Or what did I miss for this one? This now the... Did they change rules? Did I miss something? Wait, why don't I have any lap numbers or anything? I don't have anything to use here. It's weird. Me confused. Or was the other one just 1 lap warm? Switches up things. Defying. Which I strongly believe it now is. Oh, okay, okay. So you qualied again. Oh, Ribbozo. Okay. Then we just go back to the start. Thank you for the update, Andre. Then we got then we got J-Benz on pole position now. Frosini on second. McVision on third, taking away Whisper Spot, who's now on fourth. Followed by Couch Ferret, Grongo, Stealth, Igiava, Cyberpunk, Paladin, who's now up to 10th. Whiplash on 11, Andre Pedersen on 12. Maybe a little bit of a mistake there by him. Fars on 13th, 14th Barra, 15th Ingolf, Georgie on 16th, who he did also a bigger mistake looking at his time there. Just the usual Group T scuff. Just a little bit of scuff. It's alright. That's what we're here for. Ooh yeah. So now with the scuff out of the way, we can head into the actual race for once. They're no good. I can't. So now here we go, heading into the Lausitzring Club Layout version 1.3 made by Mac. Oh. Drivers are ready and primed. Into the starting grid. Jabens taking the lead, followed by Frozeni. Into the first corner. Into the corner. Get to the corner. Here we go. Lab 1, Jabens. Very good start, followed by Frozeni. Then Whisper takes the inside. Takes P4. Or stays on P4 more likely. Grongo's taking P5 away from Couch Ferret. With a slightly worse start there. Cyberpunk defends on the inside against Igiava and Paladin almost. And we got Andre Pedersen on P11, Whiplash on 12, 13. Finghost who gets kind of bumped a little bit by Fars, and Para and Georgie take away the position there. Oh, and J-Benz is getting hunted down by Frozeni and Mac Vision. Looking into the onion of this race. And Whisper taking advantage of the fight. Beautiful overtake by Whisper against Frozeni and Whisper. 2 positions gained in one straight. Very well done. He is a very opportunistic driver, and he's very aggressive most of the time. And thus, these kind of situations are his forte. Meanwhile, Whiplash and Andre Pedersen are fighting it out. All about P11, but Andre with the advantage on Slippy Stream. My J-Benz heading away up front. Building up his lead with 1.4 seconds already. McVison, who's followed by Whisper and Frozeni. Trying to find maybe some people. Trying to hunt down J-Benz together here. Rongos is getting attacked by Stealth on the inside, who is also getting attacked by Couch Ferret. Get on for here, Couch Ferret looking for an overtake. Gets it in, but can he keep it? Can't, because Stealth wonderfully defended on the outside. He just dug around and took it back. Fast as he lost it. Frozeni now overtook as well. Oh, we got J-Benz, McVison, Frozeni. Top 3. Cyberpunk gets overtaken by Couch Ferret. A lot going on in the field right now. Igiava defending against Andre Pedersen, who tries to stick it around the outside. Can't keep it there, but now he's under pressure by Whiplash. Kind of misses the last turn here, and Andre Pedersen now with the advantage against Igiava, who has flipped the outside a little bit. Very close, but slight mistake there going on the curb because the curb actually slows you down here. Couch Ferret on the inside of Stealth. Eye touching, nothing too bad. Slide back and forth. Well defended by Stealth here. Roseni meanwhile trying to hunt McVision. Or do they? Because catching up to J-Benz again. Everyone is kind of Pedersen hiding in Java for the opportunity to overtake up front. Very close, just waiting for the mistake to happen, wasn't it? Very close for him to go on the grass there. Roseni keeps McVision under pressure. Just making himself known that he's there. And so far, J-Benz is back to 1.3, 1.2. Well, had a slightly bad exit, I guess. Seconds, but he's gaining again. Paladin on P9, hunting for P7. Getting out on this straight, not fast enough. And that's what I said before, the exit is very important of turn 11. That's good, you're good. And oh, fast! Blocking up the brakes, getting on the sand. Getting almost beach. Summertime. Summer vacation on. My McVision closed the gap back down to under 1 second. Denny now of the slipstream of McVision. Didn't reach that far. It's usually like 0.5 seconds where slipstream starts. Where we have a 3-man fight in the back, which is Igiava, Couch Ferret, Paladin. Didn't trying to defend here. No touchy, slight touchy. He's no touchy. Everyone is a little bit touchy. But they all get through it in one piece. And now Couch Ferret with the advantage of slipstream. Heading into the next lap. We're already up to lap 4. The pit windows soon. Paladin really looking for the overtake on Couch Ferret. Or maybe give it actually the chance for Igiava, who takes it, but Paladin takes the outside again. Now Andre Pedersen is in the mix. Now on the outside of Igiava. Can he make it stick? Whiplash is also there, just lurking in the shadows, maybe looking for the opening. Maybe it is right here on the outside or now the inside for turn 7. It's usually very difficult because on the outside you can accelerate a little bit more and easier. Paladin sliding on the exit, losing a lot of speed and getting overtaken by two cars. Andre Peterson and Igiava are happy with that. Strike back. J-Benz is back in the lead with 1.4 seconds. Oh, Frozeni fell back. Something happened there. Something big must have happened. Kinda missed it. Maybe lag, maybe accident with someone, maybe, I don't know, some collision here and there. We're focused on the midfield fight here. We're heading into lap 6. Andre Peterson braking way too late. And he's on the beach. Don't beach and drive, ladies and gents. Now Couch Ferret on the inside. Very good move against Paladin. Paladin has to defend. Goes over and under those corners, and Para now has the chance to make himself known on the inside here. Maybe 3-man wide into the next corner. No big touchy. Oh, Couch Ferret in the sandwich. But Para actually making good positions here. Good pace, good position. Up to 10 now. Whiplash on the inside for the next one. Oh, very deep dive bomb by Para. Maybe a bit too aggressive. Very ambitious. Visionless move. And he pays the price by losing not one, but maybe 2 positions here. Still looking, getting into contact with Paladin again. It can be very frustrating for both of them, not just one of them. And Whiplash also looking to get in the mix. And now Dodgy having none of it. Just going around the outside. Takes all the time he needs and all the speed he needs. And now going into the pits as we are in the pit window. Jabens is also in the pits. Grongos is, Cyberpunk, Igava, Joji Peachy, Whiplash. There was Para I saw there, and Andre Pedersen and Finghaus going in. Meanwhile, McVision, Whisper, Roseni keep driving. We'll see how this one will play out. Having a nice little overview here of the race. As we can see, McVision and Whisper trying to maintain a little bit of peace during the pit window. Not much fighting to not lose out on their opponents. Roseni is working his way up again. But we'll see where they will all come out. Maybe some heavy fighting going on in the back. Let's have a quick look here. Fast and J-Benz actually being very close together. J-Benz now on the inside. Now Fast on the inside. He's less fuel, so he has the advantage in terms of acceleration, but Fast now needs to get into the pits while J-Benz is on the inside, so maybe Fast has to slow down quite a little bit, or he keeps fighting. No. He's now in. McVision is fueling up. Fueling up against J-Benz. He's now out of the pit, but J-Benz has more than enough of a lead here, I think. Oh, this is going to be very close. No, J-Benz isn't fast enough. McVision got it. McVision takes away P1 with less fuel, better tires now. Whisper is also fighting J-Benz, taking away P1 from him as well, basically. Now J-Benz is down to P3. And they're all getting hunted by Stealth, Roseni, and Grongos. While Caltrerity, Grava, Paladin keep together. And Whiplash Fast, Para, Georgie, and Pedersen is back to 15s. Fingers is on 16s. I think Pedersen kinda... Oh yeah, he fell out because of the beaching. That I missed it. We're now looking in the top 3 fight for the last 4 laps. This one included, of course. Isn't looking for the earliest exit he can find. Whisper driving very aggressively, which can cost him and will probably cost him the position here as J-Benz tries to get away and sneak his way by getting ahead of Whisper here. J-Benz already putting the pressure on McVision, who can just closer and closer. Meanwhile, Whisper trying to fight J-Benz as hard as he can. Making the life of J-Benz is difficult. And Paladin takes Igava, but Igava strikes back over and under. Beautiful move. Well done. Risen now with a lead. And he maintain it. 3 more laps to go. 2 more laps after this. Comes now all down to consistency and speed. Whisper definitely in striking distance of J-Benz. It's just 4 seconds behind. Maybe he can make use of that slipstream a little bit. J-Benz actually out, just being 1 second behind. Can McVision keep up the pace? It's actually very fast through those first turns, but McVision with a slight mistake. Being put under pressure very much. J-Benz. The wolves hunting their prey. No, Paladin looking for a move inside, but it's over and under again. Igava making the same thing happening against Paladin, and Paladin can't find an answer to that. Igava keeps P9 this way. Very clever driving by him. But now Paladin on the inside, he really wants to make it happen. Slides almost all the way out in the back. Para also. God. Let's have a quick look up front. Whisper's looking for Jabens now. Java and Paladin fighting hard. Gloves are off. It's just one more lap to go as they collide slightly. Paladin compromising his line a lot with this move now, but actually Para strikes the wall. Giving Whiplash a chance to be back in the mix here. Oh, now Igava going very slow. What happened? Did have enough fuel, but I think he went off track a little bit there, which cost him the position, and now Paladin has free reign over this one. While up on Jabens being side by side with McVision. Last lap. Gonna put him under a lot of pressure. Whisper also wants a piece of that maybe victory. So they're all looking for it. Isn't a lot of pressure. Can he keep it together? Just a couple more corners to go. Whisper going for a very ambitious move. Getting pushed off track because of that a little bit. Maybe now a little bit on the back foot, but McVision has a little bit of a lead. Can he make it stick till the end? His exit looks very good compared to Jabens. He is faster on the straight. This should be enough for him. And it will be enough. McVision takes the victory. Then comes Jabens on P2 and Whisper on P3, which rounds up the podium. They're followed by Stealth, then Frozani. Then I saw Grongos here. Followed by Cyberpunk. Then Ferret. Maybe some great overtakes here. Paladin on the very left. Whiplash. Para. Para takes away P10 on the last couple meters. And Georgie as well. He takes P11. Pala gets P12 actually. Fast on P14. Then comes Andre Peterson of 15. And the best comes over the finish at last, which is Finghost, who rounds out the field on P16. Great racing. Holy moly. Let's see how this one will go on a reverse grid race. McVision taking P1. Very well driven, very consistent towards the end. Faster. A little bit of help because of Whisper, who made life difficult for Jabens there. But congrats to the top 3. As well as to Stealth, who takes P4. Then comes Frozani, Grongos, Cyberpunk, Couch Ferret on P8. P9 Whiplash. Then goes to Para. Then comes Georgie. Then comes Paladin, Gyava, Kaz, Andre Peterson, and then Finghost. We had some great racing on. Yeah, now we're heading into the reversal grid. This will be interesting. Yeah, just don't head to the beach too early. Beach comes after the race. Nice cool chill drinks. Well, let's see if we can utilize your bad positioning there, Andre. Ahead to that one. That actually the winning driver of the last race will have to fight through the whole field to show them who's fastest. As we see Finghost leading the race, starting off. Andre Peterson with a strong start already alongside Finghost on the first turn. They turn in too early, which causes a collision chain reaction towards Igiava, who rejoins and gets swallowed up by the field almost. Very nervous driving here. Grongos on the inside, Igiava, Frozeni on the inside, Jabens, Whisper, and McVision on 16. They're all bunched up now. Finghost is leading the race very well so far. Whiplash on the inside of Igiava as well as Frozeni is. Fighting is hard in the back as we're looking towards P9. What time is this? It's 6, 7, 8 cars fighting for P9. They're almost going 4 wide into turn 8, guys. This is not going to work if you go 4 wide. How much do you want to compromise your line? Yes. All of it. Everything. Kicks to the outside. McVision on a very, very tight inside line. Cyberpunk hits the wall a little bit. Stealth now. Alongside McVision. Gets maybe a little bit more slipstream, which helps him to overtake him. A slightly better exit as well. Fabian's already all the way up to 11. Just fought through the field in the back like it was, I don't know, some hot knife going through butter almost, it felt like. He's now alongside Whisper again, who wants to make J-Band's life as difficult as possible. The bandages are off, the gloves are off. The fight is on. Pass gets slightly pushed out of the way there. Very aggressive driving here on the second race as they all go alongside. J-Bands and Grongos get pushed off track because of that. Now they're alongside Frozeni. And now J-Bands is alongside Stealth. Side by side, Fingos and Whiplash. Oh, very aggressive by Fingos, who overshoots the corner. Now gets off track, gets maybe eaten up by Whiplash and Whisper, but he gets a little bit of support by Whiplash because of the slippy stream. Stays on the inside, a bit too much on the inside, almost takes out Whisper there. J-Bands and Grongos are door to door racing. Frozeni gets slightly hit. Now with a disadvantage. Oh, and McVision is falling off the field here in the back. It's a little bit. Quick look and how everything ends. Grongos now on the inside, eats up fast, completely overshoots the turn. A very... It's too much aggressive, guys. Come on. Dial it back a little bit. I'll just look more towards the front where Andre Peterson is actually leading the race. What happened to Fingos actually? Oh, he's back to P8. Did he overshoot the first turn? I didn't see it. But Andre Peterson is just doing what he said. As he said that he was going to take advantage of his bad position in the first race and now taking advantage of the second one. Meanwhile, McVision is fighting his way up. What's P12? Now in front of Fast Stealth and Ligava. It's almost dived by Igiava, but it was very safe. Event's now stuck behind Finghost. There's Frozeni in front of him. There were so many position changes there. Whisper is up to P4 here. Suddenly. Andre Peterson with a 2-second lead, by the way. GPG on the inside of Paladin. Going down turn 1 is always difficult, especially side by side, and if you turn in too early, poof, can fly off pretty much. Frozeni now against Georgie. They just switched enemies or opponents. Now Frozeni has the inside line. Maybe an over and under by Georgie. No, not happening. Frozeni just being a little bit too fast. Obviously cheating. Not allowed. Oh, and the ones leading 15. Got the fight for PHOG, J-Benz and Cyberpunk. Actually important for J-Benz to go back up if you run for Rainy, that is. Side slip, but up is a good way. But Ferret gets over the pits. I think that might. Yeah, they're in the pits. Couch Ferret and Fast actually pitted. I mean, we're on lap 5. Is usually now the pit window. It's a very early pit stop for them. Whisper is now all the way up to P2. One of the fast drivers who pushed his way all the way up. We're not meaning in an unfair manner. He drove fast. Rosini is also up to P6 again. And J-Benz is following that. Cyberpunk is followed by McVision, who also found his way back up to P9. He really wants to make it count. He wants to gain a lot more position than that. When Georgie on the wall. If there was slight contact, it looked like there was between the two of them. Now Georgie can strike back on the straight against Stealth. Just overtakes him easily. Makes it look very easy. Henry Peterson is actually in the pits and someone went off. I think that's Finghost. No, that's Paladin actually. Went to the beach too early. Gonna come after the race. Lap 6, which would be all of them. McVision looks like he's going very long, maybe even 4 laps. Meanwhile, Couch Ferret and Peterson and Fast already pitted, so they're good to go. And we'll see where everyone will come out again. Be interesting to see as they're all heading towards their pit stops. Roseni looks like he can do one more lap as well. Elf might as well. Yeah, Roseni does one more lap, as does Whisper. Very interesting. J-Benz comes in, Cyberpunk comes in, McVision might be out there for one more lap as well. Maybe 2 more laps. Ferro's in, J-Benz is in, Paladin is in. Andre Peterson is now coming back. Taking back the lead. The others haven't pitted yet. We'll still have to see. So far he looks to be very consistent on his line. I mean, of course I'm far away so I can't spot many mistakes, but we'll just see how his lap unfolds as he gets chased by Couch Ferret, who looks down the inside, putting on the pressure here. Light contact there, pushing him wide, giving back the position. Very sportsmanlike. Very sportsmanlike. Respect for the Ferret. But maybe that's probably not what both of them wanted, as they're still hunting down the pit strats. Strongest and Georgie are also fighting hard. Georgie getting back on the inside. Very well done. Now Fast is here as well. Trying to go for an inside move on Igiava. No, it's not happening. Strongest and Georgie Peachy. Not happening, not happening. People are going into the pits now. So as I said, McVision actually doing one more lap all the way to lap 8. Whispers coming out of the pits. This should be enough to take the lead. Yes. It might be the gap that happened because Couch Ferret and Henry Peterson were fighting hard. Laney is back to P5. I see Jabens on 8. And McVision is now trying to push as much as he can. He's really trying to go for the gap. Wants to have as less fuel as possible while everyone else is fighting their hearts out. Which might work out for him. I don't know. Not too sure about this. He's far ahead. Just 8 seconds. Looks to me this might be just a bit slower, but then again he just has to fuel for like 3 laps, so his pit stop will be very short. So we'll see how this will unfold. McVision is now into the pit while McWhisper is coming down the straight. He will take back the lead definitely. McVision will go for a very short pit stop strategy. Just switching tires and then he should be good to go. And he's out already again. Very fast pit stop. But he's gonna be back down to P9 maybe? Strikes back to P8. He's gonna have the tire advantage. And make it work. It's a direct fight between J-Bands. Very interesting strategy, to say the least. Very long, and a very short one. We also have Paladin and Fast fighting. Paladin now on the offside. Outside. Sorry, not offside. Outside. Bruh. Defending inside, but Paladin strikes back on the inside. Tries to go for the optimal line, but didn't hang around on the outside. Usually we would see that. Pass with a bigger mistake, but Paladin can find the gap here. Really looking for it. There's difficult times, and now McVision getting close. Jabens, meanwhile Jabens overtakes Whiplash. We have Couch Ferret and fighting. No switched. Oh, we have a switch. And we have a mistake there. Down to P4. Roseni is up to P3, Couch Ferret to 2, and Whisper is up to P1. Fought his way all the way back to the top. Oh, Whiplash and McVision is a slight contact. There's my German accent coming through. With a slight contact. Something like that. Felt the TH turning into an S there. It's the genes talking. Mima Frosini and Couch Ferret are side by side going through turn 8. Followed by Henry Pedersen. Might have a look. Whisper is... I feel like Whisper is gone. With a 4-second lead, he's pretty much gone for me. Just has to bring it home. I think there's not much he can do wrong here. Unless he crashes big time. Because all the people in the back are fighting against each other. Meanwhile, he's just casually doing the fastest lap. McVision. While J-Bands build up a gap to McVision and overtakes Para in the meantime. Very well driven. Para with a mistake on turn 1. Now McVision looking down the inside of Whiplash. Overshoots big time. Big mistake by McVision. Getting nervous. It's the last lap. Wants to push. Throttle. And Whisper having the best time of his life on P1. Probably already knowing for sure that he can't really mess this up. As long as he stays. The second lead is going anywhere. There's Couch, Ferret and Frosini fighting it out hard. Door-to-door racing. The max. Cyberpunk. Now Whiplash are fighting the last few corners. Let's have a quick look. Fighting Fighting who here? Cyberpunk on the inside overtakes Whiplash. Overtakes also Delph. Actually, Stealth overtakes Whiplash, so to say. Heading to the last, and I missed Whisper going over start finish because he was just too fast. Then he's followed by by Frozeni, by Couch Ferret, Andre Peterson, J-Benz, Para McVision, Cyberpunk, Whiplash, then Stealth, Drongos, who takes fastest lap, Georgie Peachy on P12. Then we have Igiava on 13th. Followed by Paladin on 15th, fast hitting the wall, very aggressive lead on 15th. And Fingos, the best one comes home at last. P16. Yeah, well done, Andre. Really made it work. Your bad position of the first race. Ooh. Very aggressive driving in the second race in total. By you in general, but just in general. A little bit chaotic. A little bit more chaotic than the first race, but that's kind of how it always goes. Like, it gets very piled up, and then people get a little bit stressed, and everyone kind of lets it out somewhere. And this said, yeah, congrats to Whisper for winning the second race. Taking it home. Very good position by him in both races. Now finishing P1. I think last race he was... Am I correct? No, he was P3, I think. And then we got Frozeni, Couch Ferret, Andre Peterson, J-Benz, Para, McVision on P11, then followed by Cyberpunk and Whiplash. Right behind each other. Then we got Stealth, Grongos, Georgie, Igiava, Paladin, Bass, and Finghost. Whew. And this concludes today's Group D racing. Whisper, the all winner of today. Taking as well, but it says 1, 2, and 5, so maybe it is. Yeah, it seems like it is. So we can't really go by that, I think. Not too sure. But overall, very well driven by everyone. Fun races, good races. Racing gets better here in Group T. Was a little bit messier in the first couple rounds, but now looking very strong. And that said, we'll be looking at the standings in the next 2 weeks when the race is happening. And I'll be stream right here. Welcome, Andre. I always love doing this. So, looking at the end of this. Thank you everyone for the support. I'll be having my own little race tomorrow, but not race, but driver's test, so good luck. And hopefully get my driver's license tomorrow. Whoa. So, yeah, that's all by me. Thank you everyone for your support, and I'll see you in 2 weeks. The next race. Group D. Bye-bye.